Final score: Sphinx Drive, Coventry Sphinx 5, Market Drayton Town 1. What a result for the boys in blue. We're here with Shaun Thomas, joint manager. Tomo, you're going to be happy with that result, haven't you? Some fantastic goals and some great play.
It was great to be back at home, Neil, after a long layoff. Last time we'd been here, we'd obviously had the celebrations, and we're in a new season now, and it was nice to get back on our home pitch. The pitch is lovely. The pitch was really slick because of all the rain, and we scored some really good goals in the first half. I think it evened up second half quite into that fairly close game, but first half, yeah, we sort of did the damage, and it was good work out for both teams.
Well, the first team, all due respect to Market Drayton, there was only one team in it. The lads were taking some chances. Maybe they wouldn't in normal circumstances from long range, but it made for brilliant viewing for the supporters who made it today.
Yeah, really good. It's always nice to score some good goals, and on that slick pitch and on the crisp surface, they moved the ball really well first half, and the tempo and intensity was there. 4-0 was good. Obviously, it didn't stop raining all day. And yeah, it just ball moved really quickly on that pitch. I think the second half it evened up quite a lot, and we made our changes, and it was a fairly even game. Second half, we just had lots of chances, lots of opportunities to extend that lead, but the damage was done after the first half.
Well, the second half was a little bit close. A few changes made. What was the message to the lads at half time? Was it just to try and see things out? Was it at that point we were already 4-0 up? Was there any point in really pushing on and trying to get more goals?
Yeah, to a degree. I think the message that we're trying to drill in is we're watching the game as it's going on, thinking about how does this translate to step 4 football. So we're looking to make sure that any mistakes are negated. We're not stopping possession because you will get punished next year. So we're just trying to do that whole conversation around how to minimise that chance of that ball getting given away, turned over, we're losing. Obviously today it didn't quite work out like that because the lads who we played are good players, but they're not going to be the same sort of standards as what we're playing next year on a consistent basis. So what the message is just to try and think about risk and reward, when to play, when not to play, take the chances and make sure you're not conceding cheap goals. And for the most part we did this half. A little bit disappointed with the goal that we scored because it was from our own corner, a bit of a breakaway, but that's football, and it gave Market Drayton something to say that they're cool away, and they've done all right second half.
As we've gone through the games in pre-season, we've seen the group decrease in size. Now everyone who was involved in the squad today is signed on for next season. Does that give you a clearer picture of who you're going to be able to use? What positions are you going to be looking at for the first game against Starport?
Definitely. So the conversation at the end of the game was, got 2 games, playing 2 very good step 5 sides in Highgate and Lichfield. The golfing class isn't massive between that top end of step 5 and some of the sides in step 4. So we're playing Thursday night, quick turnaround to Saturday, and playing against 2 sides that we wanted to be at the very, very top end of that step 5 that league, which is a very good league in itself. So the conversation of other players is that you have to make yourself undroppable. Make yourself undroppable on that first game, and make mine and John's life difficult, because we can only pick 11. I would say on hand on heart there's about 14, 15 now that you could make all the arguments in the world for starting that first game. We will make that judgment based on what we know, that credit in the bank that some of the lads have built up, but also what we've seen over the last few weeks. And there are a few that need to sharpen up a little bit, who haven't been here maybe as consistently as what they could be, and there are a few that are certainly putting thoughts into our head that they're doing a good job, and they're making themselves undroppable. Football's a long goal season, and the first game isn't if you're not in that first game, it doesn't mean that's it at the end of the world. But certainly we're picking a team to go and win at Starport. They're a very good side. I don't think I've been involved in the Sphinx side where we've gone and won there, so the pressure's on, and either you sink or swim. You've got to take it on board that we can only pick that 11, and if you're not performing, then you can't be picked.
Well, next week is a game against a few lads that you know very well. Highgate United, a lot of the players from Coventry United back in the day, you've experienced them quite a few times on Derby Day. What are you expecting from Terry Anderson's side on Thursday?
It'll be tough. No team of Terry's have ever come here and wanted to lose. I know that, pre-season or not. The crossover in plays is big. When I first got involved, your Joshies and your Liams and of the world with Sphinx players, and they've been Sphinx players throughout their careers on and off. So there's a lot of crossover. I'm sure Terry won't want to come here and get beat, and in the similar vein, we don't want to get beat. We don't want to get beat by anyone, but there'll be a little bit of an added incentive on Thursday in the nicest possible way. There's no forced rivalry or anything like that. But sitting there the other side of the camera there, I think you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, you've got Thursday evening to a Saturday turnaround, so we'll have to mix and match a little bit to make sure that the lads are not playing 2 games, because ultimately pre-season is about building for that August the 5th, and it's going to roll around really quickly. 2 weeks today, we're going to be bang on the minute, and hopefully having a good start to the season.
Well, on a personal note, I can't wait for the Highgate game, but the final note for this afternoon, we've seen for the first time the Sphinx on home turf since those amazing moments in winning the league here a few months ago. But the incredible work that's been put in on the pitch itself wasn't wasted today, was it? It was a fantastic service, like you say, nice and slick with the rail. Word on the work that's been put in on making sure the surface is ready for this season.
Yeah, it was brilliant today, wasn't it? So Martin and Paul worked non-stop on that pitch. It has a lot of use. It has several teams on it, but the pitch is looking in as good as Nick as what it has done, and our lads appreciate it. It's great walking out onto that pitch and knowing that you've got a nice surface, you've got no uneven bounce, the ball moves quickly and it moves proper, because I'm still convinced it don't move proper on a 3G. So all credit to Martin and to Paul, they're doing an amazing job. And obviously to the committee that give them the go ahead to do the improvements that they do, and it's a proper team effort. So I know they work hard to make sure that pitch is as good as it can be, and today it was pretty much amazing. So good job, and the lads enjoyed it.
Well, well done to the ground staff, it is much appreciated, and well done to you and the lads for a brilliant performance. We'll see you on Thursday.
Cheers, Liam.